Hey everyone, coming at you again. Just wanted to share something I've been playing a little bit of today. Just warming up with some triads and dyads and things here. What you saw me playing over at the beginning there was in the key of C. Trying to play 1 to 2, 4, these minor 3, minor 2, back to a 1. It's a little different than a blues, but for me, when I play over anything like this, my brain immediately used to go to scales. And so I used to try to play around in the C major scale, and I'm sure some of that still kind of comes out in my playing a little bit. But now what I really try to focus on are triads. So through there I was being a little probably more obvious than I would naturally on the gig. But if you can transfer through triads and learn how to play through triads to play through the chord changes, that'll give you just a little bit more melodic definition to your solos. It'll also make it sound like, you're following the chord progression a little bit more, which is fun. So I spent a lot of time playing through those when I was in college and going through my degree. And then I still practice these a lot. I still practice a lot of triad shapes and a lot of different just movements between triads. So to me, the game is knowing the triads are there, knowing the shapes, right? Just kind of knowing them, be able to call through them very quickly. So that's C to D minor triads there, and then connecting them, right? So a lot of times on our 1 chord, I can connect through the 2 chord, even if I'm not going to play the 2 chord next. All that sounds great, just kind of comping over a 1 chord. Almost as like a passing chord in between all over that 1 chord, right? Which is, if you hear it in context, 2, 3, So if I play over that, right? I can kind of play over that one chord just by, playing just the triad. So of course, then I can outline the triad. I don't have to just play it straight up. So I could also play like this. That up a little bit. It's really easy to hear someone say, oh, play triads, play triads, play triads. But how to use it, right? It's all about connecting them, right? And finding what sounds good to your ear, right? And so for me, I also looked at, well, what changes in the triad, right? So if I'm going from a 1 to the 2, like I was there, to that D minor chord, well, what changed in that? Well, I have C, E, and G there. And the next triad shape, I can either go up or down. That'd be my next one going up, right, for D minor. So C major, D minor. Right? So I can get into these triads and make things really connect and sound a little more sophisticated when I'm, playing these by just connecting the shapes. So C, right? And so when I was playing those, I was really thinking about just connecting shapes. So that's just something to think about as you're playing through chord progressions. I think about this a lot too when I'm playing worship gigs, right? So if I'm playing on Sunday morning worship gigs, the chord progressions are usually a little more simple. I'm just making something up here, but if I played something like this, right? So this would be 2, 3, and F, C, to G, to A minor. Right? I'm playing something simpler, maybe a singer-songwriter song, or some sort of, if you're a worship guitar player, right? You can connect those triads all across the fretboard as well. So we start with an F triad here. So just playing with that, I'm not even doing anything but picking triads out, right? I'm not even playing any kind of extra notes or any fluff on top. I'm literally just playing the triads there. So maybe something to think about. And then you can connect them, right? So if I go from this F to this C, right? Well, I could play. Right? And I'm outlining chords now, a bigger chord, but all I added was an extra note. So F. This is stuff that sounds very simple and sounds very elementary, but people often get lost in just playing scales, which is, there's a time and a place for that too, I think. But if you want to sound a little more melodic and play through, that's what you're looking for. Is you're looking for connecting the chord tones, you're looking for connecting chord shapes on the guitar. Luckily, as guitar players, we get shapes that we can repeat all up and down the neck, right? So I would highly, highly recommend to start looking into that. If this is something you'd be interested in, want like a more detailed video of some triad exercises I could give you, I have another video on that, but I could go a little deeper into some triads. But I just thought about this as I was talking to a friend of mine earlier this week, a new friend that I made, was asking for, how do you connect lines? What are you thinking of when you're playing? And that was a big question I had as well from my teachers. So what I'm thinking is I'm honestly thinking chord tones, and I'm thinking chord shapes. And then I'm thinking, as I've gotten more practice in on this, I'm superimposing, meaning I'm playing not necessarily over a G chord. I may be thinking more B minor. And so that works, kind of superimposing things. That's just how my brain latched onto it. And I know some people that are really, really great at switching scales and, you know, playing through with different scales over everything. I just don't see the fretboard that way, and it was just really, really hard for me. So I'm not saying that my way is the right way or the only way, but just giving you guys some food for thought. So I hope that makes sense. If you want some more info on triads, let me know. I've got some things that I've used for teaching lessons in the past. I'd be glad to draw up some better documents and PDFs and things. But wanted to check in and say, hey, hope you guys are doing well. Drop me a comment. Let me know how this is how this landed with you, and if you think of triads, or you think of things in scales, you know what you're thinking of as you're soloing. So talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.